my top beauty hacks. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you only have a few days left to apply to join my body confidence retreat. I'm about to close the doors on Sunday, so I want to talk about my top beauty hacks. I don't have a lot, but those I have are extremely efficient and they work for me, and I'm sure they're gonna work for you as well. So when it comes to femininity, I think that it's about doing less but finding joy in what you do. And I have reflected a lot on my philosophy around on how I spend actually, because right now we live in a world that is extremely polluted. We are dealing with climate change, and I think that as a feminine woman you need to be woke as well. You can't just think, okay, I'm gonna go to Shein because I want to look good for that evening, buy a dress that's gonna wear one day and that's it. No, I want you to be more intentional in the way you live and think about the impact it has on yourself, obviously, but also on the environment. So I want you to think about how you can own less, because I know that in the past when I had the poverty mindset, I used to think that it was by owning more that I was becoming someone. It was by owning more that I was looking rich, basically. And actually today I think that that's the opposite. It's by owning less that I feel rich, and I think that life is about becoming more, not owning more. So yeah, and it's not something that is an oxymoron with femininity, because I talk a lot about being with a provider, being taken care of, and all of that, but it doesn't mean that you need to be financially irresponsible, because I also talk about setting up your investment portfolio and all of that. So you see, and that's also important for you to understand, because maybe you are still new to femininity and you are at work and all of that, and you might think that feminine women are superficial women, and as you can see, I am not. I really think through about everything I teach you, and I didn't wake up with that mindset. Okay, so yeah, it has been years of inner work, years of educating myself on the world and how things work. And I really want you to be intentional as well. So when it comes to how you dress, I want you to simplify how you dress, and you need to understand that you won't have great style by having tons of fast fashion clothes. And this is something that I teach to the women that I coach. Like, I always tell them that great style doesn't come from owning more, it comes from owning less actually. But what's lacking is your education. You need to learn how to put outfits together. You need to learn what works for your body type, what works for the body parts that you like to enlighten as well, how to make them look even better. And maybe there are some spots, some body parts that you don't like too much, and maybe you want to learn to love them, you see. So those are the things that you need to do. It's not about buying more clothes. I'm sure you have enough clothes in your closet, but you need to educate yourself more. So yeah, I would say that this is my first beauty hack, if I can call it like that, maybe fashion hack. Yeah, it's own less but educate yourself more. And another thing that I want to share, this is gonna be more of a beauty hack, but if you are black, you need to have oil, and you need to put some oil on your scalp once a week. And this is something that I wasn't doing in the past, but some brands sent me some oils, and I'm gonna put the name of the brand in my description box. But yeah, I have been trying their oil, and it's a black owned business as well, so I'll always try to support them. And by the way, if you are a black owned business, or you are yourself part of a minority, I want to help you. So yeah, make sure that to send me a DM if you have got products. I would love to share them with my audience. So yeah, you need to put oil on your scalp. Right now I'm doing it once a week, and it helps me because I tend to wear extensions or braids, and my scalp tends to be extremely dry. So yeah, I do this, and what I do is that I try one oil a month, and until I find what works for me. And another thing that I do when it comes to my eyebrows is I put Vaseline before using tweezers. I put Vaseline so that it becomes less painful. So yeah, I suggest doing that as well. And when it comes to your skin, you need to keep your routine simple. Okay, you don't need to have a routine with 20 steps. Stick to the basics: cleanser, moisturizer, vitamin C, niacinamide, and you know, a moisturizer, and then on top of that you use a sunscreen. I found an amazing sunscreen. I'm gonna show it to you. So this is the sunscreen that I use, and as you can see, it doesn't leave you a white cast, and this has been a huge challenge for me because for us black people it's a real challenge. It's a real challenge to find a sunscreen that looks good on us and that doesn't leave us a white cast. But you know what, with the sunscreen that left me with a white cast, it was forcing me to apply my makeup all the time. Since I have this, I still wear makeup because I look better with makeup, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Sometimes like I'm more lazy, you see, to apply my makeup, and I want to apply makeup because I look better. And I don't know, when I have makeup I feel like I'm more put together, and then yeah, I like how I look with makeup, which is completely fine. So yeah, you can try this one if you are black. Yeah, I really like it. I find it a little bit fat on my skin though, and I have a very oily skin, so that might not be just because of this, but yeah, otherwise I like it, and I will buy it again. And also what I've been trying lately is hazelnut oil, because again, like my skin produces so much sebum, so I've read that hazelnut oil was great for sebum production, and I feel like it's working. And I've tried that in the past already, and I was seeing some great results, but then I stopped because I wanted to use Vaseline. So like it has been a week now, I have been alternating between Vaseline and hazelnut oil, and so far it's working. Vaseline is also nice because it's an amazing occlusive and it's cheap. So yeah, I suggest trying that as well if you have some skin issues. And yeah, don't forget your neck. And then when it comes to your breast, well, this is a fashion hack now. You also need, well, I'm gonna talk about underwear, but you need to know that your underwear change a lot how you look. So sometimes you're gonna feel insecure about your body. It's not your body, it's your underwear. So yeah, learn what works for your body. When it comes to jewelry, I want you to invest in nice pieces instead of buying 10, 20 a year that you wear once and then you lose them and all of that. I want you to buy just one nice piece of jewelry, just one that you're gonna keep forever. Okay, and what's crazy is like you're gonna notice that it's by owning less and by just owning a few items that you go love for them, and you have real joy when wearing them and when you look at your closet and all of that. And this is a feeling that you need to cultivate. And yeah, and femininity is about cultivating love in all its forms. So when it comes to your body, it's important for you to moisturize. And I know that if you aren't black, you're gonna feel like, yeah, I don't see the point of putting, you know, moisturizer on my entire body and all of that. But no, this is important. Your skin is important, so yeah, make sure to moisturize. It's gonna take you only 5 minutes, and after a while it's gonna become natural to you. When it comes to shaving, I would suggest not using a razor, but instead wax. Or like, I don't know what's wrong with me, and I don't think I'm the only one like that, but like when I use a razor, like on the same day my hair is growing again, so I find that it's useless. And also like it's very uncomfortable and all of that. Whereas when I use wax, like my skin stays soft for a while. So yeah, I would suggest doing that. When it comes to your nails, I would say, yeah, I have the same philosophy. I just have 1 or 2 nail polishes that I use all the time, and I need to do my nails, by the way. I'm gonna do it once I'm done with this video. But yeah, okay, just have 1 or 2 colors that make you feel feminine. And for me, you know this already because I've shown this brand already, and you know that I love Bourjois. I love their nail polish, and I tried many shades of red, and it's okay for you to experiment with the colors that you like. But I don't know, I find red so feminine, and yeah, so this has been my color for maybe a year now. So yeah, that's basically all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.